The Earth Spirit Journal, a bi-monthly newsletter created with the intention of providing you with thoughts on the evolving shamanic practice of bringing balance between earth and spirit. What are you feeling? Can you feel your dream? Welcome to Shamanics in Portugal's journal. Our intention is to provide you, our readers, friends and connections with an overview of what is emerging in our much larger, ever-evolving community as we bring balance between Father Sky and Mother Earth and within ourselves. The full moon occurred in the early afternoon of the 12th of March, which means we are fast approaching the end of the first quarter of 2017. We are still influenced by Venus being retrograde. This moon is asking us to re-evaluate what matters most in our lives. For many, it has been an emotional start for the year as our relationships, including with ourselves, are challenged. The effect being to have moments of feeling a little raw, fragile and a wee bit tender as the choice of walk the path together or take a different one is faced. This, though, is not a moment for melancholy over what might have been. Rather, to rejoice as the acceptance of self-responsibility than hanging on to the what might have beens. For as each of us steps outside of our comfort zone, new golden doors of opportunity are opening, and something deep within will rise to the surface, eager to be birthed. Yes, it may feel scary at this being this vulnerable, yet from this place of deepest surrender, magic is created each and every day. True magic coming from the knowing magic is what you create yourself. Ready to let go? In addition to the influence of Venus being retrograde, this full moon took place under the watchful eye of the wounded healer Chiron, which means you may too find your inner or outer relationships being challenged over the next few weeks. Their purpose is to encourage us to let go of controlling ways in relationships, both with others and with ourselves. Expectations, the need for others to fulfill your needs, and taking responsibility for your own health, well-being, happiness and fulfillment. Relationship issues will continue to arise until Jupiter moves out of Libra in October of this year. In being called to let go of the need to control every minute detail of our lives, we allow our dream to foster magic. Sometimes our mind creates the belief our dream has to follow a certain path, our mind delighting in its folly of proving how spiritual we are by forcing or controlling an outcome. However, when we let go of the have-tos and surrender to the feeling of the dream, what unfolds is a reality more beautiful, radiant and enjoyable and fulfilling than any we had ever previously thought was possible. With this full moon, you may find you'll be faced with a choice or choices of letting go of something that you know in your heart is not for you, even though your mind is unwilling to let go, as you have invested time, money, energy, love into it. Letting it go is a recognition of lessons learnt and wisdoms gained rather than failure. Accelerate your activism. In addition to the theme of support for purposepreneurs, there is another mobilizing social cultural activism. This emphasis will grow ever more over the next 2 years, meaning those who integrate the feeling as part of their business will stand for personal change based on social change, for the two are woven together through our own values. This is a theme until the autumn. My experience is that most of us do not know our own values. We know those of society. Chiron takes approximately 50 years to complete an orbit around the Sun, which means for anyone with an age of around 50, its return will bring a profound opportunity for personal growth. For everything and everyone is being reborn. We are being asked to create freedom from our past, to make way for the new. It is about knowing our purpose and what we are going to contribute to the world. The period to 17th March could be especially stressful for everyone. There will be a feeling of great frustration which could result in some extreme actions being carried out in a fit of haste, not planned at all, the worst kind of surprise. Uranus on the 17th will make a big push for change, in particular to express our own unique personality, desires and ideas, rather than seeking to be the same as everyone else. March to your drum. The moves the next day favour business dealings, as well as being an ideal moment to design and draft your long-term plan, taking into account any anticipated challenges. One spirit work. What is your vision? A moment of quest, perhaps. The first vision quest of 2017 is taking place 23rd to 26th March around the Equinox. There will be a half-day introduction to shamanic journeying on the morning of 23rd March, followed in the afternoon by the vision quest. A copy of our All About Fire workbook will be provided to all who book. To book a complimentary breakthrough strategy session to know your vision, email us at shamanixinportugal@gmail.com. Skype, Zoom or similar is available. Our first Discovering the Inner Realms, a journey into shamanism of 2017, was rated by its participants as a 9, where 10 is superb. The next one is 22nd and 23rd April. In addition to being introduced to the shamanic experience of ritual, creating sacred space, journeying, meeting your guides, power animals, you will have the opportunity to connect to the energies of a medicine wheel, stone circle and a labyrinth. These, as well as drumming, rattling and chanting, are part of the event. After leaving us, third parties commented on the difference in the energy and expressions of previous participants. You can of course spend a few more days at the Quinta da Luz, soaking up the energies and ambience where the event is held, enjoying the mountain views and gardens. Further details are available on our website www.quintadaluz.org. Whilst the next few weeks may feel very emotional, the latter part of the month heading into the equinox and the new moon on the 28th March bring on the element of fire to transform our existing comfort zones into the new. Until 15th April, the Venus retrograde will continue pushing us to clarify the worth of each of our relationships. This journal is also available on YouTube, so you can listen to it as well as view some of the scenery where our events are held. To further assist you stay in the flow of what is evolving, we make almost daily posts on our Facebook page. Gregory and the Shamanics in Portugal team, thank you.